If you're feeling down on your luck, the pot of gold is only a couple days away because guess what, Golden Flashes, the most anticipated holiday of the year is here.
Over 2 years later, the government is continuing the investigation into the January 6th incidents at the Capitol.
If you're commuting to the MAC tournament in Cleveland, you might run into some funky weather. Find out during our 7-day forecast.
And if you are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, then it is your day to celebrate. Pour yourself a large bowl of cereal today because it is National Cereal Day.
This is TV2 News.
Good morning, Portage County, and welcome to your Tuesday morning FlashCast. I'm Mara O'Malley.
And I'm Lindy Griesinger.
The Student Center Ballroom was filled with entertainment as members of Greek Life put on a number of decade-themed lip-sync skits last Friday. Delta Zeta Lip Sync was put on by Gamma Kappa chapter, and with 12 fraternities and sororities participating in the event, it was certainly one to remember. Delta Zeta Philanthropy raised just over $50,000 for the Starkey Hearing Foundation, Serious Fun Children's Network, and the American Society for Deaf Children.
Tomorrow we will be celebrating International Women's Day. The Women's Center has teamed up with Community Engaged Learning, Gerald Reed Center, Office of Global Education, and the Office of International Student Affairs to host a day of celebrations. Enjoy events such as a student-created gallery, a gender equity panel discussion, and a service project to give back to the community. You can register or sign up and volunteer in person or through the Women's Center website.
Looking for something a little different to do this Friday night? Then you are in luck. Kent State's very own International Talent and Fashion Show is being held on Friday, March 10th. The spring event is showcasing the diversity of international students through cultural performances and some fashion. The event will take place in the Student Center Ballroom from 7 to 9 p.m. and you can RSVP at the KSU Engage page.
Your favorite holiday is almost here? That's right, Fig Patty's Day is right over the rainbow. Fig Patty's Day is one of the most celebrated traditions in college. It originally started for students to celebrate St. Patrick's Day on the weekend. Kent State students will be trading in their blue and gold for Irish green and a pot of gold this Saturday. Bars will be packed and lawns will be filled with KSU leprechauns. Stay safe and have fun, Flashes.
What's poppin', Portage County? I'm Josh Aponte, and let's take a look at what weather is going on here in Kent. So right now we are sitting at a chilly 36 degrees, but it feels like 29. It was very cold walking to Franklin Hall today, I will say. I was quite chilly. And we do have some wind going on too. We got that wind 10 miles per hour, so it really does make it feel more chilly than it really is out there. Now let's take a look at some temperatures here in Northeast Ohio. We got a lot of 36s. We got a 36 in Cleveland, 36 in Sandusky, 34 in Wooster, and then we have 34s in Ashtabula and Youngstown. Those are probably the more chilly side of Northeast Ohio right now. Now let's take a look at your 7-day forecast. So today, rest of today is going to be sunny, and then it's going to start to look a little gloomy for the rest of the week. We got partly cloudy Wednesday and Thursday. And Friday, I hate to say it, guys, the snow returns. I hate to say it, but we have a rain and snow mix, so we'll see. We'll see if the snow does return or if it'll just be moist out there from the rain. And then Saturday and Sunday, it will be cloudy, guys. I hate to say it. It's just going to be a gloomy week. And then Monday, the snow will definitely return. So I hate to say it, but you're going to have to pull out those winter jackets once again. Maybe pull out those shovels, but we will see. That's all I have for weather. I've been Josh Aponte. You've been you. We'll see you next time on TV2. Back to Mara O'Malley at the desk.
Thanks, Josh. Energy Harbor, the Akron-based first energy spinoff company, which is at the center of an ongoing public corruption trial in Ohio, has been sold to a Texas energy company called Vistra. The $3.4 billion merger deal was announced on Monday by Vistra, and it is still unknown how this will affect Akron. The headquarters of this merged company will be located in Texas, but they will have retail offices in Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Illinois.
A 70-year-old kayaker was found dead Monday morning after going missing Sunday night. Police say the man, identified as Doug Mayer, was kayaking in the Oxbow area of the Cascade Valley Metro Park. Akron police say they responded to calls just after 9 p.m. when Mayer's family called him in as a missing person when he didn't show up to a planned location in Brecksville. Tim Morrison of the Akron Fire Department said 6 drones were used to locate Mayer's body.
And the Intel plant in Ohio has new requirements before it can receive the CHIPS Act funding. To secure the funding, Intel will need to outline child care plans. The U.S. Department of Commerce announced its priorities for companies that were awarded the act, such as building a skilled and diverse workforce and offering workers high-quality child care. Intel said its benefit package will include child care programs.
Ohio's Medical Cannabis Industry Association held a news conference Monday to announce their position on Senate Bill 9. If passed, this bill would make changes to the medical marijuana control program. Executive Vice President of Government Relations Brian Murray says they are opposed to the expansion that is outlined in Senate Bill 9. The hearings are scheduled for today in the Ohio Senate General Government Committee.
And only weeks after the train derailment in East Palestine, another derailment has occurred in Springfield, Ohio. Our correspondent Anthony Zacharyasz will be with us later for details on this event.
The Cavs had an overtime thriller last night, and the MAC tournament begins Thursday. Find out what happened and my predictions when we return.
Tomorrow's news leaders.
Today's top stories.
From an award-winning student newsroom.
This is TV2 News, truly Portage County.
Welcome back. Weeks after the derailment in East Palestine, there is another ongoing investigation into the incident.
Our reporter Anthony Zacharyasz has more information on how these investigations are progressing. Hi, Anthony.
That's right, guys. In the wake of the recent train derailments in Ohio, Norfolk Southern is now under investigation. This morning, Norfolk Southern released a statement revealing an employee of theirs is dead. The train company said, quote, Lewis Schuster, a Norfolk Southern conductor, was fatally injured early Tuesday morning. They believe that Schuster was hit by a dump truck as a Norfolk Southern train was moving through a crossing at the facility. The company said they are in touch with the family and that they will do all they can to support the family and his colleagues.
For Norfolk Southern in particular, we will look at their management practices, their policies. We'll also look at safety culture. That's an important part of this, to make sure there is a robust, comprehensive, strong safety culture in the railroad, and that'll be part of what we look at.
With the recent train derailments, the chair of the National Transportation Safety Board, Jennifer Homendy, has been actively a part of the ongoing investigation of the incidents. She said there is hope that the investigation involving East Palestine will be finalized within the next 12 months. However, recommendations can be made prior. Homendy also said derailments overall have risen, but specifically involving Norfolk Southern. An in-depth look into the company's practices will be conducted. Moving on with another train derailment, government officials from all levels continue to stay on scene of the train derailment in Springfield, Ohio, as residents resume the shelter in place. According to the Ohio EPA, there is no protected water source in the Springfield area, meaning there is no risk to public water systems and private wells currently. The crash marks the rail line's second major derailment in Ohio in just over a month.
I'm going to quickly reiterate that there were no hazardous material cars that derailed in this incident. There were 4 tanker cars, but they were not carrying hazardous materials, and they did not carry hazardous materials prior to the derailment.
For updates on these stories, be sure to check out KentWire.com. Reporting live from Franklin Hall, I'm Anthony Zacharyasz.
SoFi Bank sues Biden's latest extension on student loan payment pause. The private bank is looking to get the Biden administration to end its pause on federal student loan payments. Student loan payments were first stopped during the pandemic by President Donald Trump's administration. In the lawsuit filed on Friday, SoFi Bank asked federal judge to overturn this pause, which has been extended 8 times in the past 3 years.
It has been over 2 years since rioters attacked the U.S. Capitol, and prosecutors have reached a milestone in their investigation. The Justice Department released new numbers detailing the arrests, charges, convictions, and property damage. The DOJ says authorities have arrested about 1,000 people from almost all 50 states and the District of Columbia. The government is continuing to investigate what happened January 6th and searching for people involved.
4 U.S. citizens were kidnapped and assaulted by gunmen in Mexico on Friday. The Americans are believed to have been targeted by mistake. Officials said the gunmen likely mistook the Americans for Haitian drug smugglers. The FBI is looking to give $50,000 reward for the return and arrest for those involved.
Kent State, and welcome. I'm Noah Kenney, and this is your Tuesday morning sports report. Let's get into my MAC tournament prediction. If you're a betting man, Kent State is the easy favorite, and with Toledo being a close second, nobody else is on the level that the Flashes are playing at, and I fully expect them to handle Northern Illinois on Thursday and coast to the NCAA tournament for the first time since 2017. Sincere Carey is once again looking like the MAC Player of the Year, and the Flashes are rolling. Now to baseball. Kent State swept the MAC Weekly Awards this week with Aiden Longwell earning Co-Player of the Week honors and Ben Cruikshank earning the Pitcher of the Week nod. Longwell swung a hot bat all week long, helping the Flashes to a 5-0 record. Longwell hit an outstanding .524 over the weekend. Cruikshank earned his first win Saturday and looked dominant. We now go to Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse and fast forward to the late quarter. Donovan Mitchell with a scoop layup score and put the Cavs up by 1 with 24 seconds remaining. Final player regulation. Pritchard with a strong drive in the basket is no good. But wait, a foul by Lamar Stevens as time expired. The Cavs sent Grant Williams to the line. An 80% free throw shooter tells Mitchell he'll make both, but he won't make either. The Cavs and Celtics are going to overtime. Now we are in overtime. The Cavs down by 3 with just under 4 minutes remaining. Donovan Mitchell is driving. What a slam dunk, Donovan Mitchell. This is my house, Cleveland. What a play by the superstar. Cavs now leading by 4, needing a bucket. Celtics turn to Jaylen Brown, and he has a nice scoop layup to cut the lead to 2, just what Boston needed to do. Final play of the game. Celtics needing a 3 to cut the lead down to 1, and it is no good. The shot is off. Cavs win a close one. Donovan Mitchell with 40. Thanks for spending your Tuesday morning with me. I'm Noah Kenney, and this has been your Morning FlashCast Sports Report. See you all next week.
National Cereal Day. If you woke up this morning and poured yourself a bowl, you should celebrate. Cereal goes way back to the 1800s. The common cornflakes we all know and love started when the Kellogg brothers put the snack in a box and marketed it on a large scale. Some other early cereals include Grape Nuts, Kix, and Cap'n Crunch.
So what is your favorite kind of cereal? I know that's one of my favorite breakfasts. It's so easy to do in the morning, so it's my go-to.
Absolutely. I think my favorite, I have to say, is Reese's Puffs, but I think I'm going to be enjoying some Lucky Charms this week.
You got to stick with that St. Patrick's Day vibe. I love it. How about you, boys? What's your favorite kind of go-to cereal?
I have to say, I'm a big fan of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Okay.
I don't know. I just love me some cinnamon. Ooh, it's good. It's good. What about you guys? You can't go wrong with Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but I think my personal favorite is Fruity Pebbles. I love it. I always got an extra box in my apartment waiting for me.
Yeah, Cocoa Puffs for me. I'm a big chocolate guy, so that's just the go-to.
All right, Anthony is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, I see, so that is all we have time for this morning.
For updates on these stories and more, be sure to visit our website, KentWired.com, and follow us on social media at KentWired. I'm Lindy Griesinger.
I'm Noah Kenney. I'm Josh Aponte.
I'm Anthony Zacharyasz.
And I'm Mara O'Malley. Have a great day, Portage County.
This is Portage County's TV2, broadcasting from the campus of Kent State University. Streaming online at KentWired.com.